Jacqueline, good morning and thank you very much for coming through.
Good morning, Dan. Thank you for having me.
Overall, before we get into what you guys have come up with, I mean, malaria continues to pose a serious risk to the lives of millions of Africans.
Absolutely, it does. It's an issue that we've been dealing with for centuries, and it's something that is preventable and curable, but it takes proactive action, and that is what we're doing at Bayer. We are here in Johannesburg the last 2 days to launch our new Fludora Fusion, which is a dual action product that is unique because it has 2 modes of action.
And that's an insecticide. But
and it's an
we've
insecticide.
had so many stories, I mean, historically for decades, how malaria or mosquitoes become resistant to insecticides.
Absolutely.
And some insecticides are damaging to the environment. So what is this thing that you've come up with?
Yes, insecticide resistance is the reason why we need to fight with new and unique compounds. And what is unique about our indoor residual spray is the fact that you have 2 highly safe, unique modes of action, and they work uniquely against to break the resistance. And what is very unique is that it is affordable, a small sachet, and it's a product that is for Africa, produced in Africa.
And then it's indoor.
And it's for indoor residual spraying. So what would happen is you take 1 sachet, you dilute it, and then you go in and you spray the walls, and the walls penetrate. The walls can be mud, cement, wood, dung, and then it penetrates the walls. Mosquitoes then land on the wall, and then the insecticide penetrates, and within the first 72 hours they die.
And so the field trials must have been successful, and you tried this across different areas of the continent.
Absolutely. One of the requests of the WHO in rollback malaria was that due to insecticide resistance, we need to have a more country-led approach. So Bayer actually applied this country-led approach. We did trials across Africa in 16 countries with great success. Right now we have 18 registrations, and in South Africa we'll be receiving that in 2020.
Bayer has been involved for decades in trying to assist in the fight globally against the spread of mosquitoes, therefore malaria.
Yes.
So I'm hoping that the lessons of all these decades have come to bear in this latest product. But you said it's been developed in Africa and to help us in Africa.
It's been developed globally,
okay,
but with the specific conditions of how to fight resistant mosquitoes, which is prevalent in Africa.
But can it be applied elsewhere?
It can be applied worldwide with the proper registration.
Okay. Is it cheap?
It is quite affordable. If you compare it to the other indoor residual sprays that have been launched most recently, it is 60% of that cost.
Now, in
it's
terms
affordable.
When I hear residual, I'm hearing in my head. The product is something.
Yeah, there's residuality.
Residuality.
Yes.
Is it long lasting?
It is very long lasting. The average of our trials is seen, depending on the surface, is from 9 to 12 months. And you need to think about 1 season. 12 months would normally be a full season of protection. And we've seen in South Africa, we have 12 months.
Okay, now will this be available now? How can people get it?
So normally how it works is that we're working with the national country malaria programs, and we go through a tender. So you need the WHO pre-qualified registration. You run through a tender process with the governments, and it is available today, but South Africa, particularly country, will be 2020.
Okay, then that means the local authorities who are involved in the fight against malaria can then use it.
They are our malaria fighters.
So they'll be the ones who will be upfront.
Absolutely.
Well done, and thank you very much for clarifying it, and hopefully it will help us on our continent and the rest of the world, of course, where there have been challenges with malaria, because it remains one of the single biggest killers of people worldwide.
Yeah, it is one of the biggest single killers, with a focus that you need to consider that a child dies every 2 minutes. I mean, this is really devastating. And also women in pregnancy are of high risk too. So we know, it's a killer worldwide, but it affects especially children.
Okay, Jacqueline Applegate, thank you very much.